Welcome to everything that I've crocheted in 2023 so far. So this cardigan I made this strawberry blanket, one of these tops. My name is Caroline. I've made some crochet videos on YouTube. I have a crochet TikTok account, which is linked down below. I'm going to show you what I made in chronological order. So I think my first project I started back in January, and then I'll go all the way down to now. And the projects do get kind of smaller and smaller, but as you can see right here, this is kind of the thing that I like to do. These are some of my projects. First things first is a cardigan that I made back in January. So this cardigan I made out of a ton of granny squares, and as you can see, it's not finished. The weaves are not tucked in, and I added this collar that does not look good at all. I used the cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's one of my favorite cotton yarns, and so it's breathable. The ends are weaved in horribly, but other than that, I mean, it looks nice. It's not a bad cardigan. It's very boxy, so I would need to iron it out because I don't like the puffiness, I guess, and it's cotton, so I can iron it. This took me forever though, but I think I used maybe like a 5mm hook. Yeah, it took me a while to do, but it was fun. But I kind of associate projects that I make with like what show I was watching when I made them, so I think I was still watching Friends and I made this little cardigan. But I've never worn it, and I'd like to fix it up and wear it for the fall because it's cute and I spent a really long time on it, so why not? The next thing I made I also haven't really finished. Like, it's still a work in progress, but most of it is done, and it is this strawberry blanket. It looks a little funky, I will admit that. I started by making the strawberry granny squares because I found this vintage pattern for a picnic blanket on Pinterest years and years ago, and I really liked it, so I started by making all of the strawberry granny squares. And then when I got to the granny square that was supposed to be here, I was so confused and I just didn't know how to do it, so I made up my own little pattern. I did some solid colors, some checkered, some like multi-colored checkers, and there's obviously still kind of a lot that needs to be done. I need to sew the strawberry stems down like on the edges, so because they crumple up like this. I need to weave in all of the ends, and I mean, I think that might be it, honestly. Like, there's not too much left to do, but I do want to use it as a picnic blanket because it's adorable, and I spent quite a lot of time on it. I believe I was watching Modern Family. I started watching Modern Family when I was making this. I finished up Friends and watched Modern Family. I also need to iron this one too and just make it better because these two projects that I took forever to make deserve to be finished, I feel like. So this wasn't finished until I moved out of my dorm. So I think this was finished in May. And then when I got home, I decided that I wanted to make some little tops, and I found a pattern on TikTok of these little tops. It's a little bit weird. I have a ton of them. Like, the shaping is weird right now, but basically it's the top is all single crochets, the bottom is double crochets, but you skip them. I'll insert a video of them right here. I really like from a while ago, but these little tops, and I listed these on my Etsy. I haven't sold any of them. They're cute, but yeah, I just have a ton of them, but I'll show you each one that I made. I made this little purple one, this red and green one. It reminds you of watermelon, and I put a little bow. It's really cute. Also, if you want to buy one of these, they're all on my Etsy, so please buy them. I want to get rid of them because I like them, but I just have too many of them. And I think this might have been the first one I made. I'm pretty sure it is. This white and green one. Sorry if the audio is weird. My AirPods are like connecting on and off to my phone. This baby blue, Tiffany blue one. This like dusty rose colored one. This yellow one. Red and white. My friends and I like did a little photo shoot in these two over the 4th of July weekend. This one is one of my favorites. It reminds me of Europe. This just white one. This really pretty one. It reminds me of Cinderella. Green and yellow. One of the first ones I made. And finally, pink. So, yeah, I made all of those. So this project I made, I finished it in July, but I started it about 2 years ago when I was a senior in high school. And it is this pink lover cardigan. Look at it. It is gorgeous. I love it. It's really pretty, I think. And I'm glad I finally finished it. This is the second Taylor Swift cardigan I made. I have a white cardigan that I started making, that I made senior year as well. It's not the best, but this one is amazing. I love it, and I'm excited to wear it this winter because it's beautiful. And these, I think the reason why I didn't finish it is because when I found it, I hadn't done the ribbing, and the ribbing takes so long. So I think for the next one that I'll show you in a little bit, I'm gonna do the ribbing a little differently because this took so long, way too long, and it's beautiful. I love it. I'm so excited to wear it soon. So then I decided to make these two little coaster sets. These are also on my Etsy. I really wanted to start a crochet business back in July, and I still want to do that, but I'm doing more commissions instead of putting things on my Etsy and hoping people buy them. I have like requests for certain things that I'm making. So I do have these little coaster sets, and there's a set in my car that I like, but for right now I'm not making more of them because I don't know. And then in July, I was planning on going on a beach trip with my friends that I did go on, and I decided I wanted one of these tops to wear. I love it. It's beautiful. It's so cute, and it looks really good on. But the thing is, I made it a little bit too small and tied it a little too tight when I was wearing it. So while I was wearing it, I was so uncomfortable, and the stitches are super tight. I used like a 5mm hook maybe. I don't know. It was just very uncomfortable to wear, which is a shame because it took kind of a while, and it's gorgeous. But I can probably try again wearing it and making another one. But it's really pretty, and I think it looked really good on. I also used the Hobby Lobby cotton yarn for this one and the strawberry blanket because when I am at school, that's the only place near me, and that's the only cotton yarn that I actually like. So yeah. So the last completed project that I've made this year is this beautiful granny square blanket. It reminds me of Tangled, and it's acrylic. I think it's a Karen cinnamon cake yarn, and usually I hate acrylic. I don't like acrylic because it's basically just glorified plastic, but I found this color and I was like, why not? And so I made this granny square blanket. It's cute. It took like 3 cakes of yarn. It's not very big. It's a little rough because it's acrylic, and for how much yarn I used, I feel like it should definitely be larger, but it's cute. She's cute. We love her. Oh, and I completely forgot, I did make my little sister a birthday present that was a blanket, a granny square blanket with chunky yarn. I believe I have a picture of it, but I don't know if it's in her room or not, and I honestly don't feel like checking. But I did make that too. I forgot about that. The last project of 2023 so far isn't completed, but it is a 1989 cardigan. So this is one of the sleeves. I'm on the last piece, which is the other sleeve right now. Let me show you. I don't know where it went. This is one of the front panels. This and my Lover cardigan are from this cream cotton yarn at Michael's. It's like something percent polyester and then a little bit of acrylic, but it's super soft and good for cardigans, and I just like it a lot. Here's this panel and this panel. It's attached to yarn though. It's almost done. I started making this before 1989 Taylor's version was even announced. I think I started making this at the beginning or middle of July, and I kind of took a break to make this blanket and the other blanket, but yeah. I did make this really cute heart top. I'll show you a picture right here. I made it for a friend though. It was a commission, so I don't have it. She has it. I thought it turned out super cute. I love it. I loved making it. It was really cute. So that is everything that I've crocheted in 2023 so far. I guess I will make another one of these videos, like a part 2, but in December, depending upon how much I have. This channel is not a crochet channel. It's more focused on like my life, but I've made some crochet videos and one of them did really well. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my crochet TikTok. And if I could incorporate crochet into how I make my income in the future, I would absolutely love that. But for right now, it's just like a hobby and I post about it. And one day I do want to have my own little crochet business. If you would like any commissions made, like a cardigan or a shirt, or look at my Etsy. And yeah, I love crocheting and it helps my anxiety. And if you want to learn how to crochet, I'd be happy to like make some videos on it. I'm not good at teaching, but I will try my best. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video if you'd like to. And let me know in the comments if you've crocheted anything. But yeah.